morning to you. This is Ayogen Morning News Updates. I am ABIODUN. We are glad you're tuning with us this morning. Now to our top stories. Federal government hands over 6,400 capacity CNG buses to labor student unions. NSCDC to prosecute officer for supplying ammunition to bandits. Court orders Rivers Commission to use 2023 voters register. Nigeria's population to surge by 54% by 2050. Global population nearing 9.6 billion, report says. Federal government plans low-key celebration as Nigerian youth protest against hunger. Enugu families accuse monarch of far twisting in see suspect must face justice. Nigeria will save 5.4 trillion naira from fuel subsidy. Subsidy removal in 2024, says Ogun Governor Abiodun. In entertainment news, Bobrisky sues Very Dark Man demands 1 billion naira over alleged 15 million bribe. Diddy removed from suicide watch over sex trafficking. Body of ex-Hezbollah leader recovered intact as Israel kills another top leader. 30 killed in one country after hurricane swarms North Carolina. Biden was right to stand aside in critical election, Clayton says. More news on the highlights after this short break. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Federal government hands over 6,400 capacity CNG buses to Labour Student Union. The federal government has handed over 6,400 capacity compressed natural gas CNG buses to the Organized Labour and the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, at the presentation of the buses held within the premises of the banquet hall of the State House Abuja on Sunday. Both the Ministers of Information, Mohammed Idris, and Finance, Wale Edun, said 700 CNG buses are also being expected in the country. Nigerians have been paying through their nose for transportation fare and commodities since the removal of subsidy from petrol in 2023. While the clamour for the return of the subsidy regime continues among the citizens, the administration of President Bola Tinubu said the solution lies in gas, targeting to get over 200,000 vehicles and tricycles to run on compressed natural gas as a cheaper source of energy. NSCDC to prosecute officer for supplying ammunition to bandits. The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, Zamfara State Command has vowed to discipline and prosecute an officer of the command, Mike Kano Sakin Tasha, who the Nigerian Police Force arrested for allegedly supplying ammunition and hard drugs to bandits in the northwest states. Sakin Tasha was arrested and paraded by the police for allegedly supplying ammunition and hard drugs to bandits around the Mada district of the Gusau local government area of Zamfara State. Court orders Rivers Commission to use 2023 voters register. A high court in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, has ordered the Rivers State Independent National Electoral Commission (RSIEC) to conduct the forthcoming local government elections in the state using the 2023 voters registration. The court also mandated the Nigeria Police Force and the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Force to provide necessary protection during the election process. These orders were given by Justice I. Igwe of High Court Number 14 in a case instituted by the Action People's Party, APP, against the state electoral umpire, the Rivers State government and the governor of Rivers State. Nigeria's population to surge by 54% by 2050. Global population nearing 9.6 billion, report says. Nigeria's population is projected to post a 54% increase by 2015, while the current global population of over 8 billion will reach nearly 9.6 billion during the same period. This is according to the 2024 World Population Data Sheet released by the Population Reference Bureau, PRB, which provides global, regional, and country-specific data on population growth and decline, age structure, and fertility indicators Nigeria's current estimated population of 232 million people to equivalent to 2.85% of the total world population. Federal government plans low-key celebration as Nigerian youth protest against anger in Nigeria at 64. While the federal government is planning a low-key Independence Day anniversary celebration, the End Bad Governors protest organizer has also concluded plans to stage protests across the country. The second time after President Bola Tinubu took over the leadership mantle in 2023, the federal government on Thursday, September 26, announced that the October 4th Independence Day would be on a low-key basis due to the mood of the nation. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF Senator George Akume, told newsmen that President Tinubu's government was aware of the sympathized with all Nigerians over the economic conditions they were passing through, hence the reason for a low-key celebration. Enugu families accuse monarch of fat twisting, insist suspects must face justice. Families of the two indigenes of Akpofu community in Ikanu East local government area of Enugu State, who were recently murdered in cold blood, are insisting to getting justice for their departed ones. This is as they accuse the traditional ruler in the area, Igwe Christopher Nnamani, of distortion, insisting that the monarch and those they referred to as his cohort have questions to answer. They spoke in reaction to the media publication which decried the police treatment of the arrested suspects. Nigeria will save 5.4 trillion naira from fuel subsidy removal in 2024, says Ogun Governor. The Ogun State Governor, ABIODUN, has disclosed that the subsidy on petrol, if it was not removed by President Bola Tinubu, would have cost the country a whopping 5.4 trillion naira by the end of 2024. ABIODUN noted that it would have been disastrous for Nigeria to pay such a huge amount on subsidy on fuel against the federal government's budget of 6.7 trillion naira for the same fiscal year. The governor stated this during the special church service commemorating the 64th National Day celebration held at the Cathedral Church of St. Peter, Ake, Abeokuta. He said the money is now available for the development of infrastructure across the country. In entertainment news, Bobrisky sues very dark man, demands 1 billion naira over alleged 15 million naira bribe. More updates on the entertainment highlights after the short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Glad you tuned with us. Now to the entertainment news. Bobrisky sues very dark man, demands 1 billion naira over alleged 15 million naira bribe. Nigerian cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, known as Bobrisky, has filed a lawsuit against internet activist and critic Very Dark Man, VDM, over an audio posted by the latter on a social media handle. The post captured an alleged voice record of the cross-dresser telling a third party how he allegedly bribed officials of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) with 15 million naira to drop the money laundering charge leveled against him earlier this year. The voice record also indicated some officials of the Nigerian Correctional Service (NCS) who allegedly permitted Bobrisky to spend his 6-month jail term outside the prison. Bobrisky has, however, disowned the audio, stating that the voice record purportedly implicating him in any wrongdoing were artificial intelligence AI generated. In a letter he shared on Facebook page on Sunday, Bobrisky legal team demanded that Very Dark Man delete the audio clip immediately, issues a public apology in two national newspapers, and record the video apology to be shared across all social media platforms. Diddy removed from suicide watch over sex trafficking. Disgraced American rapper, the music executive Sean Combs, aka also known as Diddy, has been reportedly removed from suicide watch. Diddy was reportedly released on suicide watch in prison after he was arrested on September 16 by Homeland Security on suspicion of sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and interstate transportation for prostitution. In an article published on September 29, people reported that a law enforcement source exclusively told the news outlet that the rapper was no longer on suicide watch. Another source also revealed that Diddy has visited with family while at the detention facility, where he is currently in custody before his court appearance in early October. In international news, body of Hezbollah leader recovered intact as Israel kills another top leader. The body of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, killed in an Israeli airstrike in southern Beirut. He has been recovered, a source close to the movement told AFP yesterday. Friday's airstrike also killed Ali Karake, the group's top commander in southern Lebanon. Hezbollah said on Sunday it has not named others who died alongside Nasrallah and Karake. A medical source and a security sources said Nasrallah's body was found intact at the site of an Israeli air attack on Beirut's southern suburbs. Meanwhile, Israeli military yesterday disclosed it has also cleared Nabil Kouk amid exchange of strikes between the two sides. Kouk had been a member of Hezbollah since the 1980s, previously serving as Deputy Director General of the southern region. 30 killed in one county after hurricane swamped North Carolina. At least 30 people have died and scores more are unaccounted for in just one county in North Carolina after Hurricane Helene tore across the state and caused catastrophic flooding. A clearer image of the damaged storm inflicted after barreling through Florida and Georgia emerged throughout Sunday, with Buncombe County appearing to be the hardest hit area. At least 105 people have died nationwide since the hurricane made landfall in Florida on Thursday. Biden was right to stand aside in critical election, Clayton says. Hillary Clinton has told BBC that Joe Biden did the right thing by standing aside in the U.S. presidential election after a stumbling debate performance against Donald Trump earlier this year. Clinton, who ran unsuccessfully for president against Trump in 2016, said she believed the future of democracy is at stake in November's election, which polls suggest is extremely tight. She has thrown her full support behind Kamala Harris, who replaced President Biden as the Democratic candidate, calling on her to defeat Donald Trump to break the fever that he has caused in the political system. The elections, she said, will have repercussions far beyond the U.S., including whether or not they continue supporting Ukraine, whether they get some kind of workable resolution in the Middle East, and so much else. And that was Ayogen Morning News Updates. I am ABIODUN Janet. Coming up is the Rayton Fell with Mr. Odedokun Isaiah. Remember to follow us on our Facebook page, Ayogen Media. Stay tuned and good day.